So, why all the discussion? A lot of this course surrounds discussions. We have them every week. It's 20. It's a 20% of your grade. It's a big part of an online course because we're not in the classroom, and we've got to interact in some way to keep the course relevant, and a lot of the learning actually comes through the discussions. So, this first week are introductions, and we will have that's part one, and part two is a discussion on both digital media and motion graphics. So as far as introductions, we're looking for you to want to know your academic status, what your major is, what's the one thing in the class should know about you. What is your first Leo? Is this your first Leo course? These are all things to address. It's clearly laid out in the discussion area, and it's in the activities for week one in Leo. So I'll go ahead. I'll do my introduction. Like I said earlier, I've been teaching at UMUC since 1998. But my full-time job, I work at Intelsat. I lead the solutions engineering team for North America, and we develop solutions for our customers that sell satellite bandwidth to their customers. So, for example, I sell to a company that sells to cruise lines, and they provide internet access to cruise ships such as Royal Caribbean, Carnival. And that's a growing business. Another vertical I deal with is Wi-Fi to airplanes, and a customer of ours provides it to, say, Southwest Airlines and British Air and a number of airlines. So that's an interesting business. I've been involved in networking and ISPs for my whole career, and I deal with the satellite side now. What are my expectations for this course? Well, I expect that you will, by the end of the course, know much more about digital media, see how there's an influence of digital media on business, and how it's so much part of society, and how people are using it to develop new business models, and I really drive the way we consume entertainment and the way we work, and it's just such a big difference. Since even 5 years ago. I mean, it just continually changes. For instance, we're starting a program where we're going to have meals delivered to the house because it's interesting food, and it's we believe cost effective. So let's give it a shot, see how it works out, and get to eat some dinners we never would before. That is a business model that was not in place 5 years ago. I can tell you that. So things change. Digital media is used to really, sway how the world works, and that's something I want you to get out of this course. And then, where do you live? It's interesting. Several times we'll have people from all over the world. We'll have people from Japan, Germany, Iceland. Many are military, so some are even deployed. And it's just great that we're able to be able to hold a course while someone's actually deployed or is stationed, overseas. And sometimes the family members are taking the course, and I think that's a great benefit. So digital media has enabled the distance learning and has actually enabled this course. So look forward to seeing your introductions. Will respond to them, and I may try to do so using the audio feature of Leo. I haven't done that before, but I'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. A lot of it's just experimentation. Some things work, some don't. Part two of the week discussion. First topic is digital media. I'll be discussing that here shortly, and you need to watch the one of your read and watch links. This is the PBS feature on Digital Nation. It's an excellent video. It's very thought-provoking. It was done a number of years ago, but it holds true today. It's very interesting. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about multitasking. It's one of my favorite topics of discussion. And then we get into motion graphics. Understand what the heck are motion graphics, and then you'll be asked to identify them and show an example of them. And I'll show a couple examples as well. But motion graphics and the graphics today, I mean, entire movies like Avatar are shot in motion graphics, which it's phenomenal. And things can be done that you cannot, they aren't in reality, but they certainly look real, and it's really kind of neat to see in a movie. So that's it. That's our discussion for the week. It's your first assignment. Do the discussion. I recommend you do these discussions and try to have at least an input by, say, Wednesday or Thursday of the week, so that there can be some interaction with your classmates, and you know, you'll have it in by the weekend. You can always add to your discussion or comment on others. Don't save them up till Sunday night at 10 o'clock at night, local. I mean, it's obvious to me. I'm like, so you held on to the last moment, and you just address the question. You know, that's not what we're looking for. I want an interaction all week, just like we were in a class environment. It's just that our class goes a week. Okay. Well, look forward to seeing it this week, and I will interact with you online.